Welcome everyone, week 32 of Show Me Your Medals, and I'm pleased to say, at the start of the show, Vo has a forfeit to do because his beloved United lost.
Evening snack, man. Light work.
But the fact is, right, it's times two, but he loves that shit.
It's spicy, but
It's spicy. Basically, it's like the equivalent of like times one for me, in a way.
Yeah. Anyway, week 32.
Week 32.
Penultimate week, right?
Huh?
Penultimate week.
Yeah, penultimate week for the Premier League, but to be discussed. But I think over the Euros we'll probably have this running as well, right, guys?
England gonna win it. Look at our team.
But we'll talk about that later. But yeah,
why have you suddenly changed t-shirts?
It's a dark day today. It's a dark day.
When we saw you like you're come on you Spurs, you was like all in white.
I had it here, man.
You got off in disgust.
All in white. Look, I had to wear white today just to show my support.
We could have black tea, white tea, yeah.
Yeah, man. Dark day for Arsenal today.
It's over, isn't it? It's over. One horse race.
We can't count on West Ham to do anything. Imagine if they did. That would be
what?
arms.
In my earliest memory of football, right, was when Man United were playing West Ham to win the league versus Blackburn Rovers, and the last game of the season, match of the day, and they kept going back and forth, and it was West Ham. I think they held them to a 0-0 draw, 1-1 draw, to give the league to Blackburn.
If they do draw, it's potential.
Yeah,
it's a draw. Yeah,
draw and Arsenal win. That's good to go, isn't it?
They enjoy
86. Yeah. Good to go.
Yeah,
good to,
it's
I mean,
good
not
to go.
86.
And then,
it's 80.
one
Well,
goal
no. What's
Yeah,
it? It's 80.
draw.
It's 88 now, isn't it?
Draw City will be on 89, mate. Arsenal win be 89.
Draw's fine.
But our goal difference needs to be.
Yeah, but it's only
more
one. It's a one going gap. But
if it's a draw, then it's obviously okay.
Yeah. But Dave, do you remember way back Man United versus?
I was about to say Liverpool played Blackburn.
Yeah,
Jamie Redknapp scored a free kick to win the game.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about that, they lost the game, but they were celebrating.
Oh, is that you're about the same thing? Is that the same Man United? Yeah. Okay, same incidents. Yeah. And literally, that was kind of before my time of like being a fan. But it's just I think a bar had it on, and I don't know for whatever reason. Probably one of the first match of the days I've seen or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if constantly like watching the last game of the season and whatnot, but I remember that vividly. And then
because that's the first time they did that. Like first
back and
forth. Yeah.
Yeah. And back then, obviously, it's more. There was no Twitter, no spoilers and everything, so it's more fresh.
No Nov on the freaking. He's so early. Why is he so early all the time?
He's got live time. We're just late.
Jesus,
he's got a paid subscription.
Yeah, he said he's got a special stream. Yeah, privilege. Sky employees privileges, something like that.
Yeah, so he gets it real time, where everyone else gets it a minute later.
Yeah, it's nuts. He's saying he puts it in the thing, and I'm already deciding. I'm seeing it coming.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? When we watch, it's very rare that we watch football live together. But when we do, everyone turns off the notifications.
Yeah, I turn my phone. I turn my phone off.
I don't know if I told this story before. We might have, but one time it was the World Cup, right? And then there was a penalty. England had a penalty, and then we know that they score it because the notification comes up like, "Ding! Someone scored." It's probably England, so Harry Kane scores. And then, so we know it. And then me and Dave's watching on the screen, and obviously there's a delay. So he steps up, and I bet, he scores. And Dave goes, no, he might still miss it. We're like, Dave, we just got the notification.
I was keeping it real.
Yeah, keeping it real. It's like, well, he might miss though. He might miss it. We're like, Dave, we know he scores. Yeah.
And I remember that time.
Foresight. We call that foresight, isn't it?
Yeah. That time
via notification.
We was watching it outside, and they were watching inside. And they're streaming.
Yeah, they're cheering before us. Well, we're anticlimactic. We're in the garden with a little delay, and anything, they're already screaming. So they scream, we got a goal. Oh, we know there's a goal now. All this,
jokes.
That's why I usually try to watch it in a pub or something.
That's enough about football already, isn't it?
What are you eating there, Vo? What are you eating?
No, I'm just mixing up, getting a nice little stir.
Stirring.
If I eat now, I won't be able to chat, so I've got to keep chatting. So But no,
Well,
yeah.
this is the forfeit over the weekend. Arsenal did our job. Arsenal did the job to win the game, to take it to end of season.
Saying that,
We can only do
win
so
the win, but you
much.
didn't do the job as convincingly as we thought you would, though, right?
Well, United brought it with what they had, and that was always the case. That was always going to be the case. Like United weren't going to lie down, were they?
United brought it with the shittest team they've ever put out in the history of shit teams, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you survived that, but we didn't play well. I think we didn't have to get out of second gear. To be honest with you, did we have to? No, not really, because
I think
trying
a
to
bit of nerves.
reserve that
Like this
energy.
game, I guess, isn't it? You know, like it's
It was
because so much is on the line. You kind of nicked that one goal and then just held on.
The result mattered more than the performance.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, but not really much to say. I think we did our job. Like, could you say we missed an opportunity against Villa? Yes, you can. I think that was the turning point for us. We had it in our hands, but it was going to be a really tough run of what we had. You know, everyone was saying Arsenal had the toughest run. We did, but we successfully came through it. In the sense of performing to the best of our capabilities. The old Arsenal would have slipped up a long time ago. We wouldn't have been sat on the last day, game 38, to say, let's potentially see if City bottle it and draw, which I don't think they will, let's be honest. But I'm hoping Moisey on his last day at West Ham puts in a legacy performance, gets a draw or win. And it's at West Ham as well, isn't it?
No.
Is it at West Ham?
No, it's home.
It's not.
Home
okay. Well, that's it then, isn't it? Well, that's it then, isn't it? I can only hope. I mean, it was stupid for me to kind of rest my laurels on Spurs to do a job. They missed so many opportunities today.
That Son chance was the one.
3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4. What's his name? Kulegevski had a chance. Son had a couple of chances. Yeah, and I don't know. And Spurs for you, right? Spurs for you. It was just embarrassing seeing them celebrate the way they did. It's just embarrassing celebrating the loss, but it is what it is. They've missed out on Champions League football, and that's their own fault.
Yeah, that's good. Good. Because, like I said, midway through the season when they were like apparently challenging for the top, all the Spurs fans were piping up. Even like Andrew's piping up saying, "Yeah, let's see what happens." Yeah. Bollocks. That's what I say. You know,
he's got found out. He was still playing high line. He was still playing a high line against City today. Albeit, City were a little bit nervous going into it. But Ange still played it.
But yeah, I'm happy they didn't get Champions League, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, I have to wait till the last game of the season, but this is the position we found ourselves. Last game of the season, we needed Man City to slip up, and they didn't, and that happened twice. And they rarely do slip up. I think one season Huddersfield took the lead or something like that, and we were top for about 10 minutes.
Hold on, Dave. How are you drinking that milkshake so quickly?
I'm not allowed to drink.
Give it at least 10 minutes, innit? Give it 5-10 minutes, innit? 5 minutes.
I didn't know that's rules. I'm feeling it.
You're feeling it.
I can give Dave a pass because he's not a spicy guy, innit? But you, on the other hand,
no, I ain't not gonna lie. Giving Billy big bollocks here, but I'm kind of in pain, just hiding it better than Dave. Anyway, yeah.
That's a good lesson. If any kids are watching, don't bet.
Don't bet.
But
don't bet.
Yeah, I think going to the last game of the season, let's see. You always got to have some hope, right? But it's going to be hard with Man City at home.
That's it.
Going,
So 1, 2, 3, and 4 has been sold up, right?
Yeah. That's it.
Well, yeah, well, 1 and 2 got to play, but Liverpool's nothing to play, and Villa's nothing to play for, basically.
Yeah.
Man United's definitely nothing to play for.
well, FA Cup in terms of what's left.
All eggs on that now.
Yeah. Would you have preferred to be in like Europa League or something?
What? Nah, not that Conference League, Magic, man. I mean, that thing's a waste of time. You know what I mean? The Europa League, maybe. The Conference League is literally the name of it tells you all. It's you rather not be in it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I was as a fan, but like for the club, they need the money, right? The money that it brings in. But whatever is what it is. Bring on the FA Cup final and next season.
All right. We'll see.
Anything else? I mean, Liverpool had a 3-3 against Villa, but again, it's nothing to play for now.
Nothing.
Can't believe you didn't win it though. It would have given Tottenham more impetus to actually win this game today if Liverpool won it.
I think they still would have choked anyway.
Oh.
Literally, they've lost 5 of the last 6. That's the sort of form Spurs have been at. It's shocking. Yeah, not much to say about Liverpool. Like I said, I've stopped watching them. But I did watch the first sort of 10 minutes of the game. Obviously, we scored with that clanger from Martinez. Fucking hell. That
was diabolical.
That makes Onana look fucking like Edison or something like that. That was
Onana played well. Onana played well in that game.
He made a couple
massive saves. Massive saves.
One save, right? When I first saw it, I thought, wow, that was a world class save. On paper, he just made it look good. I don't know the one if it's the one, but he basically
dive, yeah.
Yeah, he shot it, right, and then he just literally a dramatic dive, and it looked proper good. So I keep saying he's a camera goalkeeper, man. But
that Martinez is proper shocker though.
We spoke enough about Onana. One more week and we're done.
But yeah, and then I watched that, and then when they equalised, I turned it off. So that was like into like 15 minutes or something like that. I shouldn't have watched it in the first place. I'm done with Liverpool, as in that's just an angry fan about how the season ended. Of course, last game of the season, I'll watch it just to see Klopp's farewell. But we just really fell apart, and just not. Yeah, I think we had high hopes.
Again, it would have been class if there was literally a 3-horse race in the final game of the season. Huh?
No, that would have been amazing. If that happened, you know what I was going to suggest? We do a live watch along or something like that. But but
the match of the day editors would have had a field day.
Yeah. But it's Arsenal and Man City. But yeah, it would be interesting to see how the cuts like back and forwards, especially if the games were quite intense. But yeah, nothing to say about Liverpool. I'll give my end of season analysis after the final game. But yeah, I don't really want to. Not much to say.
So these past years, I've never really had to watch the final day of the season, so I don't know how it goes. Right, never had to. Right, so like, do they televise it? It's going to be on a Sunday, right? No, they're not going to televise it.
No, they do televise it. It's Sunday games. What? Yeah, one time we went to watch the last game of the season. We thought, oh shit, they don't show it, but then realised it's a Sunday at a sports bar, and they showed certain games, but yeah, they don't cut it, obviously.
Yeah. Can't wait. It's gonna be
put you out in misery.
It's gonna be messy if we do, but it's gonna be a long shot at the same time.
Do you know what I envision?
I can only hope. Yeah,
I envision Arsenal was gonna lead like nice and early 2-0, get that win in the bag, right? City's gonna struggle like against the Villa last season, struggle 0-0 for ages, and then something stupid at the end.
That Aguero moment.
Yeah, the Aguero moment and the rap, Dave, right? There's a video of this stupid
That's
guy
cool.
construction site, he kicks the rat, but it's to the backing track of it. Oh, and every time me and Dave watches it, we crack up. It's just a given.
It's still funny to
It's that whole thing I just said today. Why do guys use the same jokes again and again and still find it funny? And that rap video is the exact thing.
Oh, it's a classic.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Classic, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Any final words on United before we move on?
Nah, no. Like I said, the team is like the squad. It shouldn't be that bad, but like they're playing all the reserves that game. You know, Scott McTominay, Casemiro at the back, Ahmad Diallo was playing. It's just Amrabat on loan. He was, remember back then he was built up as this savior. He's going to come in and be this amazing DM. He's barely starting, so that has been rubbish. And yeah, nothing much. Nothing to play for this now.
Right.
all right then. Well,
Let's move on.
our predictions went a bit skew from last week, I think.
I remember we managed to do all the double games, but
I think we did. We did do.
we
all the
did.
double
I
games.
think we did. We did do.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all predicted a Man United dribbling, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all off.
We were very off last week. 1-0 Arsenal. Liverpool games 3-3. Well, we still got the United game on Wednesday tomorrow.
What do you think is going to happen?
United, Newcastle got
Quick
this,
recap.
man. Come on, surely. I think I said Newcastle to get this. Not with the way Man United are.
I think it depends on what Newcastle team they put out, because I think they've got some injuries as well. If Wilson and Isaac missing, then it'll be interesting. But I shall see. Yeah, one final defeat at the Theatre of Dreams.
It's possible you go into that cup final, right? There's a stat. You go in the cup final and you got 1 win out of 13.
1 win out of 13? Are you for real?
Going to that cup final. If you lose on Wednesday, it's 1 win out of 13, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it is.
Oh, okay.
But still, it's pretty bad. The last win before the last, like with Sheffield United, was the Liverpool win. The FA Cup 4-3.
Yeah.
But after that, yeah, you're right. It's been draws and losses, except for Sheffield United. So yeah, I think actually it'd be 13 if you include the Newcastle and then Brighton. Days.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Include one more. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you lose the rest of your games, you go into a cup final like 1 in 13, and that's like bang on form. Right.
Okay. Last game of the season. What's our predictions on those?
Oh,
Oh.
Everton. I don't know. Who's first up then?
The all-start four.
Arsenal, Everton. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've been in this position.
It's ranked by ascending order alphabetically this time. So Arsenal.
Yeah. Arsenal, Everton. 3-0. Still go for that big win. 3-0 against Everton.
I think you're going to do everything you can. It might be in vain, but I think you're going to do everything you can.
And it's at home as well.
I think 4-0.
Yeah, the last game of the season is normally quite high. So yeah, I think a 4-0 will be. I think Arsenal will win nice and early and just like get their hopes up, and then the other game, who knows? But yeah, 4-0, 4-0, 3-0.
And then Brighton at home versus United.
3-2 Brighton.
Oh. You think you can score 2?
Yeah.
I think 2-0 Brighton. I don't think you can score.
1-0 Brighton, I think. I reckon 1-0.
Well, we really are predicting Man United lose their next 2 games plus the FA Cup final. Jeez. Sounds about right.
They're bad. So bad, though.
Yeah.
And Brighton away is very difficult, by the way, on the South Coast.
Absolutely.
Just to FYI.
I mean, United are bad even with their first team. I mean, they're going to be even worse with like their makeshift for what they're putting out at the moment. So,
And then Liverpool Wolves is a kind of tough game, to be honest.
Farewell game
Wolves.
though at the
Not
Anfield.
farewell.
Yeah.
I will probably go 3-1
Who?
Liverpool. Cheeky fuck. But yeah, 3-1.
3-1 down. Okay.
I like. I think Liverpool will win, right? Liverpool will win against Wolves. Everyone's likely to play for 2-1 Liverpool. I think.
I wanted to say that. 2-0 then. 2-0
3-0
Liverpool.
clean sheet.
Yeah. 2-0.
Let's see. Let's see how we go on.
Finish it strong. I think Wolves are depleted now as well.
Yeah,
so 2-0
it's
sounds
like
fair.
mid-table. No one's got anything to really play for. Players might
Yeah.
not want to play for the last game of the season. Euros coming up.
Off on holiday as well.
Yeah.
It's always quite fun the last game of the season, though. There's always lots of goals, both BTTS.
Yeah. Because I think
Is there a special one then? City, West Ham.
City, West Ham. I don't know, man. Like I said, it could be squeaky bum. If I would say a normal City, you'd probably say 4-0 City, right? But 2-1 City, squeaky bum time. 1-1, and then City wins it with a stupid Haaland long. Let's have it, yeah. Will, have you seen the video though? If not,
I've seen it.
I don't think they're going to piss around. I think they're going to go for the jugular right at the start. I think 3-0 City.
Come on, West Ham, 2-2. Let's go. Gotta go for it, man. I gotta go for it. I can only dream. It's been 20 odd years now.
Exactly.
All right.
Nice.
Fantasy football. What are we saying? That's done and dusted.
Yeah, done. I'm done. My team's just done as United, basically.
I'm at risk, you know. I think I'm at risk.
No, that'd be stupid. I'm done.
I'm
bloody 20th
top and bottom
24. Dave, I've definitely lost. I'm 100 points behind Dave. Lost £10 to Dave. FC Morley's is under fringe of things. Zoned up. There's a little fight for the top table between Wing and Long could still make it, I guess. And it's just Christine, yeah. See you on the losers.
I think I'd just make it onto Lobster Table.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine. That's what we need to book that soon, Dave, innit? Not soon, actually. Start. We know we do it by
before the start of the season.
Okay. Yeah, we get the committee on it.
All right. Are we going to do the Euros fantasy football? Do we normally?
I think we should. Do the you know how they do this, like the predictions and scores and stuff. We predict the scores and we get a little league table going. See who wins, and we can do a forfeit on that.
Actual fantasy football,
not fantasy football predictions. You know how they do predictions?
Yeah,
and then you get a score.
I think Vo means like the sun.
I meant fantasy football, but no, we could do a prediction one as well. We've done that before. I think we even done like everyone put a fiver in.
Yeah, that's more fun. I think
I'm more up for predictions than fantasy football. Fantasy football's bollocks.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, and we'll see who's in for that little cheeky fiver.
We have done, and then Isaac pulls the names out the hat.
Oh yeah.
That's the
yeah.
Oh, that's the sweepstake. Sorry,
that's sweepstake. Yeah, that's sweepstake.
That's sweepstake. Okay, we need to get that going as well. Get Phil to sort that out again.
Yeah, but I'll be up for the. Yeah, we did predictions before, so I'm up for that.
We've done a prediction one time, and that was me manually doing it. I remember this way back ago, and it's because everyone used to always cuss my predictions on Facebook, my tip of the days. And I was like, mate, it's not easy. And then we did the predictions, and you know who actually won it? I won it.
That's why you kept your tip of the day going. Bring that back.
All right.
Yeah, I think. Well, we'll talk about it, but I think we'll probably do a few special shows after over the Euros.
Okay, football all signed up within 25 minutes. Wow, we're getting good at this.
Quick.
We're getting good at this. All right. We've not had any. We've not sent the thingy around to get many new questions, so we've kind of been dealing with all the older ones, but we're nearly caught up with all of them now, so that's a good thing.
We'll do another round soon.
But we'll do 3 questions. And this question. Okay, what's your most useless skill?
Most
The most
useless skill.
I
Good.
originally read it as what's the most useless skill, and I was like, I'm thinking, what's the most useless skill? But what's your most useless skill? That I might need to pull that card out of Will. I don't have anything, man. You guys need to help me out.
I can flick a pen around my finger. I think that's one of the.
You know what? You say that it is useless, but when I was younger in school, I always wanted to learn to do that. Like, you know, there's people
really?
doing all these things,
Yeah, all the tricks,
yeah, and then
that's a
it was
useless
something I
skill.
tried, and you start with like one twist and then half a twist and all that, and I couldn't do anything. Dave, any useless skills?
I'm really.
Do you have any skills at all, rather? And then,
They're all useless.
It's just useless, yeah.
me and Dave used a skill putting up shelves, but we spoke about that last week.
That's not skill, bro. Though.
Do I have a useless skill?
It's.
No, I don't.
You got nothing, Will, apart from the pen.
What do you mean? I just showed you my useless skill. Nothing you can do with it. No,
give me a minute. I think I just had something.
It'll be a silent minute because I can't fill this in for a minute. No.
What? Okay, let's flip it for that question then. What is your most useful skill?
No, again, I don't know if it's a skill, but I say, what am I good at? And then I say, I'm not amazing at it, but I'm quite good at bowling. I feel like compared to my peers, I'm quite good at bowling, but I'm not amazing.
But I say love bowling.
Yeah,
anytime bowling came up, you were there, first one.
Yeah. I mean, I used to like bowling so much that I used to go to a part-time job for HMV, right? And in the interview, they asked, "Oh, what days can you do?" And I said, "Oh, I can do any days except for Tuesday evenings." And they're like, "Why is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, because Tuesday evening is bowling day at Elephant Castle is £1." So that's how into bowling I was. That I had to tell them that put me on any day on the rota, but I need Tuesday evenings off. That's how much I like bowling. That's it really. Yeah, I'm half decent at bowling. I think I haven't got anything else. Can't play snooker. I'm not good at football.
We've seen those skills. Good in goal though. Good in goal.
Half decent. I
good
keep
in
my
goal.
own sometimes. I have my days. That's what I have my days. I can't skateboard. No skills, man. Like I said, Dave, you thought of something. Your mouth is moving.
Yeah. It's just in terms that it's probably. I know a lot about James Bond, but it's useless, right?
How many films were there made?
What that
of James Bond's films?
It's useless and not that skillful either.
Liar, man. Surely you should know that.
So on
what's the last one? What's the last James Bond film?
No Time to Die.
I know.
No Time to Die.
Quantum of Solace.
No Time to Die.
No, that was the first one of the latest series.
That was Daniel Craig.
Oh, I know. I do know.
I said No Time to Die. Yeah.
What's it called?
No Time to Die.
Oh, No Time to Die. Okay. Right. Yeah,
we talked about it because he dies. Yeah.
No time. Yeah.
He spoiled it.
If
you haven't seen it now, you're never going to see it. That film's
I've seen it.
Old.
Yeah, see, these questions always get me stuck. Like, I don't have any experiences, man. I'm boring. I mean, you live a boring life. I told you. I don't have any skills. I need to. Nah. Pass.
Aren't you good at video games?
No, not particularly.
No, he's not. You should see him on Warzone. When we played Warzone.
Yeah,
oh my god, this guy! You always have to pick him up.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Every time. Guys, I'm down. Res me.
You know, it's hard to believe. I'm really shit at Warzone. Back in the day, secondary school, I was sick at GoldenEye. I'm telling you, I was pretty good. Like, but maybe I was good among my friends, but actually shit. But it made me feel good, basically. So I don't know. It's hard to compare.
Best of a bad bunch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. Pass on that. Sorry, no use of skill, but
go on. Will,
actually,
what's your best skill?
My best skill,
or whatever the question was.
My best useful skill.
Yeah.
In life, I don't know. Probably knowing about cars and how to just going around like fixing things DIY. That's probably my most useful skill. Like, probably that. Just handy, like a handyman.
Handyman.
Yeah. That's it. Short and sweet.
Dave, do you have a good skill?
I'm boring too.
Okay, no good skills.
Like, you too, man. Like,
Yeah.
you never get out, or what's happened? Like,
Obviously,
surely you must be good at
shit
something.
football.
What about your spreadsheets? Surely, like, that's quite useful.
I do like my spreadsheets, but other people argue. But anyway, people argue my maths is bad. So
Dave, your math is bad. Your math.
That's what I mean. That's why I didn't put spreadsheets on there.
Yeah, your math is particularly.
But doesn't the
Not
spreadsheet work it all out for you?
Exactly. That's why we don't need to
it
do that
correctly?
maths. But as just a general term, Dave's maths is pretty bad. In fact, it's probably not even his maths. Probably just common sense, and it leads into his maths. They kind of work hand in hand. So,
Okay. So yeah.
all right. Anyway, but this one again, we might need some thinking time. But I said, what would your biography title be? And if someone wrote a book about your life, what would they call it? Similar things. They could be both intertwined. Yeah.
I've actually
my
thought
God.
about this.
Have you thought about
You
it?
thought about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. What's your title?
Go on.
It'd be Memoirs of a BBC.
Memoirs of it. It's a bit serious, isn't it?
It'd be my the first. It won't cover the whole life, but it'd probably cover like my growing up in childhood.
All right,
memoirs. His experience on BBC, first generation BBC, and growing up. So some of the stuff that we've sort of talked about, but a bit more in depth.
All right, very serious title. I think
I did. I regret stopping it. I did have a diary when I was younger.
Yeah. Do you still have it?
No.
Oh, what did you do with it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know where it is. It's probably somewhere boxed up in my mum's, but I haven't seen it for decades.
Did you ever keep a diary, Will?
Not really. I used to, when Facebook first come out, that's where I did a lot of like posting of what my daily activities are and things like that. That probably that's what I thought its purpose was in those days. But I must have been 18 at that point, 18, 19, starting doing stuff like that. And obviously you had Asian Avenue and just like stuff like that. So I guess this is the modern day diary, which is posting status updates and stuff. But it's more like refined and micro.
Yeah, it's not. It's different because the diary, I think you put more intimate thoughts down, isn't it? Like
yeah.
And it ranged from like half a page to a page.
So what age did you keep a diary to and from, Dave?
I can't remember. Something else. I think in my teens, early teens.
Yeah.
To I think maybe 12 or 13 up to 15, maybe. I can't remember, to be honest. It's been a long time.
See, I never grew up with that kind of. I've heard of diaries, like obviously, like reading Anne Frank and stuff like that. I've heard about it, but we never really, like, even at home, we never really told, like, put your memoirs down or whatever, or how you feel.
It's a good way of just putting stuff down, and obviously, we've got lifetime experience. But if I do find it and go read it, I'm going to think, oh bloody hell, I did that. Oh, I did that, and I just think, and then you completely forget about all the stuff that you did. Some stuff,
or that, but also be quite cringy posters as well. Right? Like you,
be
a diary. I'm so mad today, kind of thing. My mum wouldn't let me play the PlayStation or something like that. Yeah? stupid.
You probably spoke like that too.
But I think if I did keep it, it'd be a good reference point to start writing, like some of the memories that you.
I think it's good too. I think it's good too.
That's probably why it takes a long time to do biography, because you're just trying to remember what you did and what happened. So yeah, I thought about it, but obviously never got anywhere near it.
So, memoirs of a BBC, is that what?
Very
Memoirs
serious
of a,
title. Very serious title.
you got a. I don't know if you can put BBC because people might think it's something
Well,
else.
they're both true.
Well, only the other one can only be about 60% true, right? Like, yeah.
I'll just put it out there. I'll just put it out there. I'm the exception to the rule. So that's
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
All right, okay.
Yeah. Don't know what rule you're talking about, but anyway, moving on swiftly.
Go on, you two.
Will, have you?
I don't know. If it was a biography, how would I title it? It's a good question, really. I've never really ever thought about writing my own biography. I don't know, simply my name. I don't know. Quite boring. If I was gonna be adventurous, like so a lot of people there's a lot of people who have biographies made and they have like stages of their life. If it was my younger stage, it would probably be about growing up with tiger parents, maybe. Or the rebellion against tiger parents. That's probably what I'd call it. And then my latter days, I don't know. How not to get fucked.
I'll read that.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe like dreams of marriage and divorce, something like that.
Very serious again. I don't know. My title would be like don't know. So just one.
Most biographies are serious, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought
Yours would be funny.
Mine would be like, I don't know, how to be a clown and get away with it or something. And then we can just talk about how to dish your mates but still be well liked, that kind of thing, right? Tips and traits, and this stupid stuff, friendship stories, and family, and all of that. But I don't know. I've never thought of having a biography. I didn't actually say that. Do you guys ever read celebrity biographies?
Yeah.
Do you? What's been a good one, for example? Because I never have.
David Beckham one.
I've not read that one. I've read Stephen Gerrard, Kevin Peterson.
Who
else I've read?
A lot of your football idols, basically, you'll read, right?
Yeah. Not so much. I guess they're semi-celebrity, but yeah, more like sport related. I prefer watching docu-series based on people, like The Last Dance with Michael Jordan.
It's easier to watch, but then I think you just find a bit more about them as well. Like obviously their personal life, stuff that you never knew about them, and it's just interesting to know other people's lives.
No, actually saying that, I never like bought a proper biography and read it, but you know, like when the Sun used to, well, I shouldn't read the Sun, but back in the day when I was in secondary school, we used to buy the Sun all the time. Sometimes they have segments where they're like kind of advertising the biography, and they'll reprint certain chapters.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. And I always read them, and it'd be like, that's quite interesting actually. I did intrigue me to buy the whole thing, but I never did. I never bought one, but I always read it from that.
But yeah, like if let's say, we do like. Let's say, if Donnie Yen did a biography, you probably want to read it, right?
Yeah, probably actually.
I've read Jackie Chan's as well. That was good. And do you remember he had that falling out with Sammo Hung?
Rumored or something like that.
Yeah. It was over a film, basically.
Yeah.
So they both he thought he ripped off his film idea. And then obviously they didn't speak to each other for years. But I think they buried the hatchet now. But that was in his biography. That was quite interesting to know how.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think that happens in time with friendship? Like, as time goes on, you get a bit older, and you maybe reminisce a little bit, and you think of the good old times, even though you had shit ones with that particular person. But then you're like, actually, we should just squash it. And
yeah, I think that happens. Like there's two biographies I read. Like the Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung one that lasted for a long time, and they didn't talk because they were friends again. And another one was Ewan McGregor and what's that director? Danny Boyle. They had a big falling out, and they didn't speak to each other for like 20 years. So, and then I think there's a point in time when you become old, and like you said, you just think, no, what's the point, and just get back to normal.
Right, but have you gone close to anything? I've got a falling out of a friend, and then I don't think we'll ever make up. We've just moved on with
even
our
like
life.
20 years later or something.
Huh? Nah, because we're like why? You definitely broke up for a reason, for example. And there's more friends to go about. Like, why do you need to rekindle that certain friendship? You know what I mean?
no, there are certain.
Do you feel?
Yeah, go on, Dave.
Do you feel it was over? Well, obviously everything was serious, but then in 10, 20 years' time, don't you think that's going to look very small? Why you broke up?
Yeah, somewhat. But then, why waste time with a friend you've fallen out with when you've got loads of friends who you haven't fallen out with? Do you know what I mean? You might as well concentrate effort on friends that you generally got along with. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, with that thing you've fallen out for, it must have been something. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't imagine waking up and be like, do you know what? Let's just make up. Like, it's always awkward. It's gonna be awkward forever. That's what I say. You can, yeah.
It depends on how your friendship was prior. Then I guess I don't know. I've had close friendships and they've either broken down from lack of communication or whatever, or even like I don't know, working in the same place. But I don't know. There's something in me that just values like all types of friendships, and I think it's always good to leave yourself in peace. You might do it to be in peace, but I guess it's always going to be in the back of my mind, or why is it like that? Whereas I could either be the bigger person or communicate that better with that person to make it better, so that I can sleep at night.
That's fine. But
maybe I worry about it more than you probably do.
But the problem is that for you to be worried about it, you're wasting all your worry when that person at the other side that you're talking about gives no shit. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You both need to care. You both need to care. If only one.
Yeah, you both need to care. You both need to care.
Yeah,
and we both did care, and we kind of repaired that kind of fracture.
Right.
So I think there's a difference there. Like, yeah, if one person doesn't care, then obviously I wouldn't really give two twos. But like this biography question, do you have like a really funny story that you would want to put in that biography? Like either growing up, at school, like one thing that you like really sticks out, that you really like, just always pops into your mind every time you think of like, oh, that happened to me in the past.
You're testing me on Dave's interesting story part, because we're going to be like, no, I don't have anything again.
Oh, Lord.
I think if I think about it, there's probably
Dave will put his candle story in for sure.
Yeah. Candle
story,
and obviously the lunch
one, yeah.
Plus being locked in the cupboard. Plus loads of other things in there. So there's probably a lot of bad stories, but then I would want to put the good bits in as well.
What's one really funny story you put in there?
Huh?
What's that one funny story that you put in there, like you think about it and you just laugh your head off?
You tell us one, Will.
Yeah. You tell us one.
But I was trying to put you guys on the spot. Now you reverse Uno me with that one. I don't know, like. Yeah, I can't.
It's hard, right?
It's hard. It's hard. You should really plan this out, really.
Obviously, this didn't happen in our teens, but something just popped in my head, and so we used to be part of Windy Pandas, and we used to do this award ceremony at the end of season, and it's the first time that though I dressed up in a dress. Do you remember?
Yeah, that was funny. That was fucking
But
funny.
we were cracking up behind the scenes. Like when we were getting...
literally belly laughing like you can't imagine laughing, like genuine. I remember Dave was getting dressed, and then he's dressing up in the corner, and then I open the door, and he's like a girl, and he goes like this, straight away, and he's getting dressed, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, he's in the shoulder length, but he's like this, like self-conscious about himself, and he's dumb shit like that.
It is, but yeah, from a childhood, it's hard to. I can't remember anything. It's really hard. Save for another day. I can't.
We can save it for another
really,
time.
really funny.
All right, more this whatever question. It says, "Dear three uncles, if you look back 10 years ago, what would your old self think of who you are today?" We've had
10
similar
years
questions
ago.
to these before, but
How old was I 10 years ago? 28?
10 years ago.
What was I doing
30.
28?
I guess 10 years is just broad. I think in general, if you look back your younger self to now, how would you guys think of yourself? I mean, I think generally happy. I mean, well, I was gonna say married, but I'm not married, sorry. But like settled with someone, 2 kids, house, good circle of friends. But yeah, no worries. You know what I mean? I think everything is good. Everything I've needed to kind of tick off is there. I mean, I think kids is a big thing. Having where you are, especially if you want kids and you've got the 2 kids. Happy days.
I'm just reading this back, and what I think it is saying is, what would your 20? Let's say we're all 38.
Yeah.
What would your 28-year-old self think of you now? That's how I've read it.
Yeah, that's what I was understanding the question. I think there'll probably be some sort. I think they'd be semi-shocked. Because obviously when you're younger, you're very outgoing and, like, personable. Like, if we go back 10 years ago, like, we were still going ministry, that sort of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's sort of...
Top 100.
Yeah, top 100, yeah. So
10 years, yeah.
I think they'd be shocked in a way that doesn't happen anymore. Even though naturally that would just naturally just fade away anyway. So they'll probably think, "What? You're in bed at 11 p.m. on a Saturday night?" that sort of thing. That's what my 10-year younger would probably think. But yeah, I think So I think that's probably the first thing, is that a lot more lifestyles changed.
Stuff like that's inevitable, though. Imagine. We can still. Our Mr. Will here just went Times Square not a couple of weeks ago. But I was going to say, imagine being 45 and 40, still rocking up in ministry in Times Square. I mean, I could. Once in a blue moon, I probably still will. But it's not going to be like when we was in our...
Yeah,
it's a weird feeling. Yeah. Honestly, it was a weird feeling for me to turn up there, and we left very quickly because I felt really old.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that event, it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna go clubbing. It was more like off the cuff, and let's just go out together, socialize. Where can we socialize this late in the evening? Oh, Times Square's open. That's the only place we kind of think of and know. And honestly, everywhere I turned, it was just like everyone was super young, like guys and girls. And yeah, I don't think it would be a regular thing. It would just simply be a one-off, once in a while occasion in my eyes. Like, for us, it would probably be more like drinking at a bar or at a pub till, I don't know, 11 latest, and then we go home. We trot back home, right? But I think like a 10-year my 10-year younger self.
Don't forget your mentality 10 years ago was different.
I was very naive. Like, if I looked at myself, if I looked if I was then looking at me now, I'd probably be thinking,
Fuck that guy.
"You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot for
fuck
getting
that guy, mate.
divorced."
I'm not going to end up like him.
No, exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah, you're dead, man. Like, what is this? How are you going to get married, going to get commitment, and then you go and now go get divorced after not so long? And I think about that. I'm just saying, shit, I'm so naive, because once it happens to you, you kind of realize the reality and the depth of it. It's my younger self would have just looked at the surface rather than looking like deeper into things. And I think that's part of growing up, right? You know, the older you're, the wiser that you get and whatever. But I really do think even from now, in the next 10 years' time, we will probably think something a little bit more cynical in like our younger selves in 10 years' time. And 10 years' time, it'll be more about our health and how we maybe perhaps didn't look after ourselves as well as we could have whilst we can, you know. I certainly can feel, and I don't want to put a downer on the conversation, but I really do feel it physically now. Like, regeneration, recovery, it's much more slower now. Metabolism, fitness. After doing strenuous activity, I'm out for almost like a week these days. It's hard. It's hard. So I can't imagine how it might be in 10 years. So I need to maybe think about that now. It's got me thinking already. Like, think about that now and how I can do something now whilst I'm in control of it, so that I don't have to be like looking back in 10 years' time thinking, oh, why didn't I do that to myself? Why didn't I look after myself more?
3 words: cod liver oil.
Is that the trick? Yeah, is that the trick for your youth?
I think it is, like vitamins, having a balanced balanced diet, general exercise. You don't have to be in the gym 5 times a week, but general exercise, do some sort of cardio, balanced meals, balanced vitamins and oils. I think that's really that. I think that should be. It's a lifestyle thing at the end of the day, though. Too, you've got to change for it. I think, with all I've obviously got a dad bod and whatever. I think that's more out of laziness than being busy. Being busy is the excuse, the product of having kids, but that it shouldn't be really. You do have time, but we're tired. It shouldn't be the case.
10 years ago, Davis, when I'm trying to convince you to go gym, remember? I bet 10 years ago you wish you went, no? And Dave's reply to me would always be, I'll go when I'm fit enough to join you. which obviously...
Obviously, I don't want to presume anything, though, Dave. Like on your wedding day, do you want to feel fit? You want to feel fit? Do you feel fit now?
No, I don't feel fit now, but I think wedding day is that perfect motivation. Like everyone looks really good on the wedding day, and I think people make the effort to, people will make the effort, and I like to think I would. So the fact
ain't got long left.
Yeah, it's soon, isn't it, Dave? You better start getting on that bike, mate.
I've been skinny before, and it's been a while. But I wasn't born skinny, So
right.
Yeah, you just need that motivation, and every wedding I've been to, I think the groom has like really, really like turned it on and got trim. Like I remember Vinny's wedding. Like Vinny's not even fat anyway, but he looked really trim, didn't he?
Yeah,
he looked really trim. So
that's the trick then. Get a wedding in a diary and
get a wedding to lose weight, and then as soon as the wedding's done, just put it back on again. But no, I know I'm not in the best shape of my life. And yeah, there's no excuse for it, obviously. But apart from I'm a lazy shit. But yeah, I just need that motivation.
So Fit Skinny Dave is going to make a comeback one day, yeah? This time
It will make
next
one
year.
appearance.
This time next year.
I don't know if it's this time next year, but it will make one more appearance before disappearing forever. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Dave, you had something interesting to tell us? You said you wanted to try with us.
No, interesting. Has something interesting for us to do, but I don't know how it's going to work. So it's quite funny.
I thought you thought this through already.
I found. Did you know what a tongue twister is?
Yeah, it's words you say and then.
Sure, in case anyone's thinking, right.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's this funny one that I saw yesterday, and it's probably my immaturity, but I bloody watched it so many times. It was really funny. So I thought it'd be something. Obviously, I've seen it and I've done it a few times, so it wouldn't look good for me. But because you two haven't seen it or probably haven't heard of it, it'd be good for you two to do it. If that makes sense.
So what is it? You going to send it to us, or are you going to tell us the words?
No, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, WhatsApp it.
I'll WhatsApp it to you.
WhatsApp it over.
Who wants to go first? Because it's easier if one person does it.
Let me do it.
You basically have to repeat what it says really fast.
Okay.
Really fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what a tongue twister is. Yeah.
All right. You send it over then.
Actually, I'll just send it into the group.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be quite
Tongue
fun thing to
twister.
do.
It's like seashells on the seashore.
She sells
seashells. Fucked up already.
that one, yeah. She sells seashells on the seashore, but really fast.
Yeah. But this is a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a photo.
It's a meme form. Okay. I can probably see where this goes. Already. All right. One sock cutter, he cuts socks. 2 sock cutters, he sucks cocks. What? Oh my God. Okay. They cut socks. 3 sock cutters, they cut socks. 4 sock cutters, they cut socks. Then they all suck socks together. What?
You did all right, except for one.
Do we repeat it?
That was it. You see it? Here we go.
Yeah.
Let me have one more go. I said suck cocks there for some reason. All right.
Really fast.
One sock cutter, he cuts socks. 2 sock cutters, they cut socks. 3 sock cutters, they cut socks. 4 cock suckers. My brain just went funny there. Because I'll keep telling myself, don't say cocksuckers. Don't say cocksuckers.
All right, is it the same one that I would need to do if you have other one?
No, the same one. Do the same one.
Okay, it shouldn't be too hard. Okay. One sock cutter, he cuts socks. 2 sock cutters.
Nah, bro, you gotta go fast.
All right. One sock cutter, he cuts socks. 2 sock cutters, they cut socks. 3 sock cutters, they cut socks. 4 sock cutters, they cut socks. Then they all suck socks together. Easy. Light work. As light as my double 2 times noodles, mate.
I think you have the advantage of going second.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. That's a good, decent attempt, but yeah, when I first did it, I just kept saying cocksucker all the time.
I was telling myself, don't say cocksucker.
Yeah.
Don't say cocksucker. That's probably where I fucked up.
All right, cocksuckers. Under an hour today.
All right, guys. Thank you. We reached 50, so I think we mentioned that last week. So keep them coming. Like, comment, subscribe. I can't even say the words now.
You got a cock in your brain. That's why.
Yeah, I got a cock in my I don't want a cock in my brain, mate. But yeah, if you have any questions, pop them down in the comment section. We'll probably read them out for the next one because they'll be top of the list. So, all right.
We're out of
Take care, everyone.
So we see you next time.
All right, good luck.